Welcome back everyone to another NRG, this time on one of my favourite systems, the TurboGrafx16 / PC Engine, and this is a classic associated with the system, a console exclusive, Blazing Lazers. I think most people must have seen or heard or at least played this game at some point during their retro gaming life. Developed by Hudson and Compile, released in 1989, and it was a pack-in game for many TurboGrafx16 and TurboGrafx users as well. It's based off the Japanese sci-fi Japanese sci-fi film Gunhed, and in Japan it is actually called Gunhed. So there you go, head without an A. But it's one of my favourite shooters. I do love my shooters, as you well know if you are a regular viewer of this channel. And yes, it's a fantastic vertical shooter. A very, very vast array of weapons in this, a massive vast array of weapons, and an absolutely terrific soundtrack. What is it with shoot 'em ups? Something very associated with shoot 'em ups that have these amazingly, brilliantly catchy soundtracks, and Blazing Lazers is no exception at all. It's really, really good. So it's very fast as well, very fluid and smooth. I'm proud to say this is actually captured off my actual TurboGrafx, so and a very nice clean capture it is too. I'm having a bit of trouble capturing my other systems with this capture device. I've been doing a bit of a juddering effect and changing the colours, but this capture is very clean, and it's boosted up to widescreen as well, very handily. So it's nice to see it in widescreen. So yes, here we go. Let's shoot down the Dark Squadron. Oh yes, 9 levels full of baddies and bosses and lots of whizzy bang stuff and shoot balls and all the usual stuff you get in a shoot 'em up. It's not a bullet hell. It's not that fast. It's not that quick, and well, the enemy fire is not that quick, should we say? It can catch you out now and then. It's a bit like Xenon and Xevious and that kind of style, kind of slower pace, more methodical. And positioning is key, and right weapon choice is key as well. Oh, I just wasted a bomb there. I don't know why I did that, but now I've got my green laser, my green sort of bendy homing laser, and my homing missiles there. You can weapon add-ons with your primary weapon. And I'm a big problem with this. What I do is I just keep collecting every bloody orb and changing the weapon all the time. I don't know why I do that. I just have a habit of doing it. You can power up the weapon with the gel orbs, the purple orbs, and you can see I've got a massively powerful sort of lightning blasty laser thing here with some nice little shields at the side. There's so many weapons in this, I've lost count of them. You get a disruptor laser, you get the green homing laser, this sort of like electrical storm laser, you get a multi-cannon. I've gone back to my original rapid fire now. There's my speed upgrade, and my shield upgrade, sorry, and my rear fire now. It's so many weapons I can't keep track of them, but I don't really care because it's a really, really good game, and I just get on with it really. No matter what weapon you got, you can progress if you're skilled enough. It's great as well because you can also adjust the speed in game if you wish. I generally leave this alone. I don't really like to mess around with the speed control of the ship when I'm not concentrating and get shot by that turret. Brilliant there, Novabug. But you can see the triangles at the side. If you press select, I think, on the pad, then you can change your speed of the ship and the way you move around. So that is an option. So yeah, it's got lots going for it. So, I've got a little shadow twin ship thing here, very reminiscent of R-Type. Yeah, there's a lot to this game. There's really a lot to this game. There's so much weaponry involved. It's frantic. It's good, fast-paced action. And so the sound effects I think are wonderful. The music is, I think the score is one of the best I've heard on the TurboGrafx. Really good. Yeah, there's a lot of gameplay in this. There's a lot to do, and it's a no shock that they decided to put this as a pack-in to some TurboGrafx systems. So it was a very popular game. It's very nice graphics as well. Really spacey themed, excellent stuff. I mean, it's like what R-Type would be. I mean, I guess it would be more like what R-Type would be if it was top down. It's got elements of R-Type in it. It's got elements of Xenon in it. Yeah, lots of variation in aliens and stuff. Lots of ground-based shenanigans going on. What's that F? Look at this. Oh, look at this firepower. I don't know what I've collected to get that. I've tried to sort of like work out the the different combination of dwarves to get different weapons, and I'm sure someone has, and I'm sure many people have actually, but I've never actually taken the time to sort of like sit down and what exactly am I getting here? But I've got some major firepower here, and I'm just trashing that boss mid-boss character. Like I say, 9 levels to this as you fly the Gunhed ship, so plenty to get on with. 8 bosses, I believe, or 8 major guardians, but there are mid-level bosses like that one there. There's not really else I can say about it. It's an excellent game, man. I think the magazines really liked this game back in the day as well. They gave it high praise, and it's definitely worth one for the collection. I mean, TurboGrafx owners generally will always have Blazing Lazers in their library, or in their arsenal to keep it topical. Ho ho ho. Yeah, and there's nothing really bad to say about it. It doesn't slow down ever at all. Sometimes there's little recesses like this where things can sort of like delay, but you know, it's just building suspense, isn't it, really? I've got this absolutely amazing weapon here. I don't want to get rid of it, but I don't know what it's going to get me if I get another one. See, that's another thing. I always want to get another weapon to see what we'll get. Well, that's a missile, so I'll get more then. Oh, see what's happened now? I've lost the... I see what's happened here. I've lost the sort of multi-fire direction thing. Let's switch to the lasers. Oh, okay, let's go back to that then. This disruptor, I think they call this one a disruptor ray. Great sample speech as well in this, all the way through the game as well. That's really impressive. I think it's one of those games that really shows off what the TurboGrafx can do. Very impressive game. I would have loved to have seen this come to other systems. I would like to have seen what the Amstrad could have done with it, the Spectrum could have done with it. Yeah, it would have been an interesting experience to see what those systems and their limitations could have done. Certainly would have been great on the Jigsaw 1000 and maybe the Amiga and the ST as well. But there we have it. Hudson Soft Classic Blazing Lazers on the TurboGrafx16. One of my favourite shooters. And that's timely because it's just shot me and I'm dead. So, see you next time. Thanks. Cheers. Novabug. Blazing out.